Welcome back to the Tractor Time with Tim Dream Shop Build. Today we're focusing on an exterior detail that I think is going to make a huge difference. If you're just joining us, we're building a large shop and office addition to our home. Yep, we're having some bricks laid here on the front of the addition. We'll explain our thought process as to how and why we're doing this as we go along, but for now, let's focus on a detail here.
Izzy, out of their mortar. Good grief, cat. Sorry.
That's fine.
I may have to put that one away.
Excuse me, cat. No, she's not bothering me.
No, the cat's not the detail we're wanting to talk about. He's just in the way all the time. The first question Josh and Ryan asked me was what level we wanted to have for the final concrete elevation. After some discussion, we decided that we would have one course of brick which would be below that final concrete level. Notice they've filled that area behind the bricks with mortar, and they won't be doing that all the way up, but it's important for this first course. Just like most exterior work, the focus is totally on keeping the water out.
So what does that flashing? Is that for water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like these brick, they'll absorb moisture.
Okay.
And it's like a natural wick and moisture. And if it rains for 3 or 4 days, it'll start dripping in the back of it. And that way, when the water hits this, it slides down and then comes out.
Oh, okay.
And then the plastic vents allows air in there and lets moisture out, so that way it stays dry, no mold.
Okay. I like the sound of no mold.
Yeah. Keep your walls fresh.
At first I thought, hey, they should use the mud mixer that we rented the other day. But then as I watched their business a little bit more, I think the individual batches mixed in this nice mixer is a better way for them to go. Notice how they've got that sand trickling in there.
Concrete mix.
They stage their mortar on several of these 55-gallon barrel lids. As they go across the work area, they're never more than arm's length from a supply of mortar. And bricks, for that matter, they're evenly distributed as well. I love to see this focus on detail. They run a string line every few courses to make sure they're straight and level. Look at that, he just beats that brick to break it in half.
If you tried that, it would break in about 15.
Yeah, I mean,
pieces.
it just broke exactly where he wanted it to.
What do we have to power wash them or something once they're done? They got dust on them, I assume?
Well, I don't know, but they're going to look pretty close. I mean, they are. They're the same bricks, right? So.
Right.
It's probably gonna need a quick wash job when we get done. We'll brush it down because you still got a lot of sawdust. That's what this red is.
Oh,
Where
okay.
we was cutting them, you got the red brick, so it turned this kind of pinkish.
Yeah.
Once you wash it and scrub it off, like a Dawn soap or something, a mild detergent,
Interesting.
it'll
And a
clean it up.
toothbrush, Christy. You need a toothbrush.
I need a toothbrush? Okay, well.
Look, they're tearing up my house. Yeah, this is one of those times where a man's got to know his limitations. And I decided that doing these bricks was above my skill level, or at least was going to take more time and effort than I was willing to invest. Our goal here is to have this brick looking just like the existing house. People are going to realize that we've added on, but I would like them to have to look for more than 1 second to figure out where is the original and where is the add-on. That's why we've gone to the effort to make the eaves look all the same, the roof all be the same, reuse this same brick. So that was the extent of my specification, right, is make it look like the existing house. I'm so inexperienced with brick that there's so many details I didn't recognize, right? So Josh here would ask me, how do you want the brick under the window? Or how do you want the, how do you want this done? How do you want that done?
And the only answer was make it look like the other house. So I would kind of point back there. And for example, right at the top, he says, "Oh, you want soldiers?" And I went, "Oh yeah, I want soldiers, I guess. Is that what they are?" And then I said, "And it looks to me like they go in and out." And he says, "Oh, you want walking soldiers?" I said, "Oh, okay." And there's just so much skill and experience that, I'm ignorant of. But when you get the right guys on the job, it makes it a joy. And these guys really, they do a great job, and they take pride in their work, and that makes it fun. Do you try to get those in the studs, or do you just? Oh, you marked the studs, didn't you, yesterday or something? Or was that maybe
No. These screws just fasten all into the plywood.
Okay. Looks like you're gonna have plenty of brick.
Yeah, I think so. You'll have plenty.
Now that's just because our other brick looks that way, right?
Yeah.
You don't always have to do that.
Just matches your existing. This is just one type of many finishing processes.
Okay. So this has already been done.
Hit it with this soft brush and just gets all the little crumbs and stuff off of there. Smooths it out a little bit.
The guys have left for today. It's over 90.
We feel like we've got an incredible high-quality job here with these guys. And further, we think it was quite cost-effective. They removed the bricks from the side of the house and then relaid them here for about $4,000 total. I'd be interested in your opinions. What do you think? Was this worth our money, or should we have just went with the dark wainscoting around here like we did on the rest of the new facility? We didn't have enough brick for wainscoting all the way around the front of the building, so we had to stop somewhere, but this seemed like a reasonable approach that kind of tied things together. When we're all done, it'll be interesting to see if folks can readily tell where the new addition begins and the old house ends. The longer it takes them, the more successful we were in our design.
Smells a lot like Windex.
Yeah, it's kind of like a simple green type of all-surface cleaner is what it is.
Ah, okay.
I didn't want to put an acid on there because the windows are already in and all the metal.
Oh, yeah. Now I may have to wash my whole house down, though.
Starting a trend, ain't I?
Yeah. Boy, that looks good.
Yeah, and then once they dry, hopefully they're going to look like that after we wash them. Take some of that red color out of them from where we cut them out.
Okay, so the red color is from sawing them.
Yeah. This is kind of like just an all-surface cleaner here. This detergent,
Okay.
it ain't nothing acidic, nothing gonna eat the mortar away, but it is gonna clean up the colors on it.
Well, here it is. What are your thoughts? Worth the money and effort? Waste of time? Or even worse than that? We got a lot more to do on the Dream Shop project. We appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim. They said to each other, "Come, let's make bricks and bake them thoroughly." They used brick instead of stone and tar for mortar.
Hi, Miss Bo. Oops, sorry.